Hello, welcome back to our MekHQ playthrough, Raven Acquisitions. We are still fighting on this planet here. We still have the hostile artillery base in this isolated dropship defense. Actually, the isolated dropship defense is its own thing, but the early warning center, we still have that on the map. So we don't seem to have gotten rid of them. So we are going to try to get rid of them again. We'll go through the battles over again and see if that actually does it. And if not, then I'll just go into GM mode because it's obviously bugged or something. Actually, I could probably go into GM mode and get rid of them now. But we're going to give it a try and see what we can come up with here. So let's do this again here. The victor will control the battlefield, blah, 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 blah. We have to destroy... Okay. It's destruction, so we don't have to worry about capturing the facility. So it's destroy the op4, and that's it. So that's happening tomorrow. So check our repair. Nothing we can actually fix. So advance a day. Nothing new seemed to have popped up. We got the same missions here. So isolated dropship defense is today. The early warning thing is today. They're slowly working on that luxury hover car. So let's do the early warning thing. That'll tell us early on whether we can just need to delete the artillery base or not. In fact, let me close out of that and check area of operation. So yeah, we did get a campaign victory point for the last one we did. So I don't want to like farm it or anything. Commence drop. We will take the salvage team in with some technicians. But there's a potential there to just keep farming the artillery base over and over for the turning points. But I don't want to do that. And we got rid of their artillery last time around. So they should not have artillery. So we're going to get rid of their artillery just to make it make sense, because it's not fair that if there's a bug going on here that we have to fight against artillery again. So let's go in and see what we got here. Yep, nice icy whatever this is. Get our map out of the way. It's a town. This is not a very big one. So there's some infantry. I think our battle master could go after that. It has well, it doesn't have any machine guns on it, does it? Von Luckner. We don't want our tank near that. So we could go in like that way. Actually, I'm going to put it right here, and it can go right up the road there to town. Deploy. We're just looking for mechs to fight. We just want to destroy op4, really. So the Annihilator, we're definitely going to start out near the town, because it's very slow. And the Stalker, we're going to put the Battle Master down here to help deal with this jump infantry. So we're going to put it in the same hex as the Von Luckner. Then we got a Stalker, which can start up here. I don't think it has any ammunition. It looks like it does have some ammo. This might not be the Royal Stalker. Yeah, I don't see any special weapons on there or anything. Then we got a Marauder that has the large pulse. So this is the updated Marauder. So we'll put it, I don't know, beside the Stalker, I suppose. So our main thrust is coming in here from the east. All right, so we've seen where the jump infantry is going. Is that part of op4? It is. It's tank reinforcements, so we're not too worried about that. So let's start rolling the Von Luckner in. It's not going to go very far, so we're just going to, I think, put it in this little divot in the ground. That should protect it from most of these turrets. The Battlemaster, however, can start chugging along there. Stalker, I'm going to move right here and then turn. Same thing for the Marauder, like that. Just get whatever movement modifiers we can. The Marauders aren't exactly renowned for their armor. They're really cool in the lore, like really badass. But not so much on the tabletop for the most part. There's a couple of Marauders that are okay. So I think we're going to shoot at this T-bolt with the autocannons. We stand the best. We stand the best chance of crippling the Vedette with like one salvo. So I think we're going to put the Marauder into it. So let's get our weapons sorted here. Highest and lowest damage is pretty much the play of the day here. Fire, 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 and fire. And we'll shoot the streak. No, it's 3 over. That would overheat us if it does go off. So I'm going to hold off on that. Then the Stalker has some large lasers. Some LRMs. We're going to put the LRMs up top. So he's also just going to shoot at the Vedette, I think. Heavy missile turret. Bunch of LRMs. Okay, well. And then a bunch of medium lasers into the Vedettes. That might just destroy it outright. AC-20. There we go. This is actually this von Luckner is not too bad of a vehicle. Of course, it can't see anything. It doesn't have range to shoot anything, but maybe it can twist and shoot some SRMs over that way. Don't want to shoot an AC-20 at infantry. It's not gonna. It's gonna kill like one or two people, and that's it. All right, we need to get our rear-facing weapons at the bottom of the list because we're unlikely to use those a whole lot. Light flak turret, that is LBXs. Well, could shoot at the galleon, but I think I'll just shoot at the turret. It's not a primary target. We don't actually have to destroy the turrets, but it doesn't hurt to get rid of them, so it's a little bit less shooting at us. Alrighty. I'm just gonna. There we go. Vedette is down. We took a lot of damage on a lot of mechs. Skip, skip, and done. And then up 4 is at 88% already, which is pretty good. All right, the von Luckner is going to move. The Battlemaster is going to move. I like to move it, move it. The Stalker, unfortunately, is going to end up on ice almost no matter where he goes. So we're going to move the Annihilator in. Yeah, as soon as he hits that ice, he's going to slow down. They're going to position themselves to dodge whatever I've got here. So this Stalker, he took a decent beating there. And I can't really, whatever I do, I'm going to end up on ice. I actually kind of positioned myself poorly here. Not great. The Marauder. There we go, I can get him there at least. Alright, so at least we have some targets. The Annihilator, he's gonna just have to tank some hits for a while. Stalker, same deal. Alright, this Marauder, we're just gonna twist. Actually wrong mech, but this is fine too. This is the Annihilator. Shoot, 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 shoot. Done. The Stalker, we're gonna put his collection of secondary weapons into the enemy. I think we can do a large laser plus all the mediums plus the SRMs, and that works out perfectly. The von Luckner has no targets. The Marauder can just shoot this quick draw, so we will just do what we can here to destroy this thing. And then the Battle Master. I think I'm going to shoot at that heavy missile turret up there. Actually, I'll just keep shooting this light one because it's within range of the medium pulse weapons. There we go. So quick draw takes a head hits. Quick draw is destroyed with an ammo explosion. We're going to kick this building. It's got 115 construction factor remaining, so not too likely we're ever going to knock that building down. The von Luckner slowly getting his way into town. Battlemaster, same deal. That is a Mauler. Wow. That's pretty cool. It's very cool. Stalker. Can't I would get onto the ice there, so I'm just gonna move him like that. The Marauder, we can move like that, but his back would be very exposed. But at least it gets him across the ice, and I think he's safe from the SRM carrier there. Alright, then the Annihilator steps up. Okay. So I'm offering up the back of the Marauder just to get myself a movement modifier. It doesn't really matter against these elite pilots. Yeah, like a 3-4 and a 3-4. So we're just going to shoot into the rear of this Thunderbolt. Done. Stalker can hit that SRM carrier. Have to try to kill it if possible. And we can start shooting this turret with the von Luckner. And we've got the Marauder in here. He can just twist and start shooting the Mauler. So we're going to do one ERPPC plus the mediums and the large. There we go. And then the Battlemaster shooting at the Mauler down the street. Just reaching with the medium pulse weapons. And it looks like we did take out the T-Bolt. It's gone. SRM carrier's gone. And is that it? Is that 50% of the enemy destroyed? Don't know, but we're going to kick this building again. Skip. And the enemy is at 31%. Actually, I think I need to take them down to 25%. It's, you have to destroy 75%. So just a little bit. Sorry, just a little bit more shooting, and then we'll be done. Von Luckner rolling in. The Annihilator looking pretty rough there. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the Marauder around to face the enemy. We're going to walk the Stalker right here. The Annihilator is going to step in right here, so you can shoot down the street at the Mauler. And then the Battlemaster is going to also get on ice. So we're going to be slipping on ice here for a minute. So I've lost one of my AC-10s. Done. I've lost a lot of weapons on this Stalker. He's lost his right arm, and he's almost lost his head. It's not great. Well, it is what it is, as the kids say. And then the von Luckner has no targets. Twist. Maybe I can shoot at that thing. No, that's locked. So or blocked. Skip firing. The Marauder has no targets. Skip, and the Battlemaster has the Mauler. Done. So did any of my stuff die? Stalker took a head hit. Yep, that's what we kind of figured was going to happen. Skip, skip. So we lost a pilot. And that's it. He's down to 16%. All right, victory. All it cost me was one of my best pilots. Done. We're not saving the summary. We control the battlefield. Yes, we do. We control the battlefield. How about you? Next, captured some personnel. The Mauler goes down to the Annihilator, I believe. Okay. So we forced withdraw. This stuff. This is forced withdrawal on this. This is removed from area of operations. We successfully did that. We don't preserve this stuff. We just destroy it, and then we force the withdrawal of all the other stuff. Okay. Now. Oh. All right. So we capture the Mauler. We must have hit the gyro on it or something. So we'll capture that with a couple of vehicles. We will capture the SRM carrier. We'll capture the vedettes. But we're only going to keep the Mauler. I think it has an XL engine. All right, so we lost our heroic pilot. It's unfortunate. Now, it did actually remove. Okay, so we were right the first time around. So it was bugged. So we're going to go into GM mode here, and we're going to remove the facility. Remove the scenario, and then we can well, I guess Able Lance remains deployed, which is fine. But we get rid of that stupid thing there because we already fought that once. So it's just it just didn't count the first time around. I don't know what's going on, but all right, we have a Mauler to fix here. What's this Mauler look like? It does have an XL engine, so I think we're just going to sell it. Yeah, 2.9 million C-bills. Doesn't make up for the pilot we lost. We would assign a new pilot. We have another heroic pilot to step in. Cool. Killed in action. Unfortunate. Let's save the campaign. Oh, we're 20 minutes in already. Jeez. Okay. That's fine. The mechs will return in 3 days. We can start repairing them. All right, cool. Nice, easy episode. Very next thing we're going to do next time around will be the dropship defense, where I think we are defending the dropship. Yes, we are defending the dropship. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal. It should be fun either way. It's not a critical scenario or anything of the sort. I think it just kind of checks off boxes on all of this stuff here that we need to do. All right, that's it. I hope that, I don't know what day this is coming out. This is coming out tomorrow, actually, so Christmas Eve. I hope that you have a nice holiday, and the next episode you see will be the day after Christmas, because I am going to a every other day schedule on the MekHQ stuff, because it's just too much to keep up doing every day. Honestly, it's a little bit draining. Anyhow, I appreciate you so much. I'll see you next time.